All right, what's up, peace family? Welcome back. We rocking. We got Mavericks, Timberwolves, Celtics, Pacers, NBA Finals coming up June 6th. All right, see June 6th, 6-6. We got the 5-3 matchup, which it could really be 3-5, right? 35 for Catholic. Uh, the 16th prime number is 53. Right, so these teams matched up. They matched up perfectly, right? Because it should have been the Knicks. But we got the Pacers, Indiana Pacers, right, against the Celtics. Like I said before all this started, before the year started, I said the Lakers and the Celtics are gonna be looking to get their 18th title, right, in the year of the sun, where sun equals 54 and 18. All right, the year of the sun, SUN sun or the SON sun. Okay, so yeah, and so 16 matchup. 16 is 1-6 like January 6th, or the 16th president Lincoln, and you got over here the 35th president, which would be Kennedy. Like this is a forecasting what's coming up with this president, Irish president Joe Biden. His Secret Service code name is Celtic. All right, this is about to be the 60th presidential election. Lincoln was president in 1860, Kennedy in 1960. All right, Kennedy was killed in Dallas. We had the Dallas Mavericks, all right, with the White Horse. And we've been talking about the White Horses all this year, dealing with sports. All right, so this is a commercial I do want to show. All right, so Lincoln, Kennedy, and then Biden. He's gonna be right in line with that. But to start off these
Welcome to the Eastern Conference Finals.
to start off these fair use, fair use. To start off these Eastern Conference Finals and the Western Conference Finals, right? These conference finals matchups. They started off with this, man, which I thought was kind of weird. All right, here we go. Okay, I don't want to play too much, but you hear he said one small step throughout this whole little commercial. It's the rocket launch, the moon landing, rocket launch, Apollo 11. So Apollo 11, it landed on the moon July 20th, right? This marks the 54th anniversary of the Apollo moon landing. And like I said, the number 54 is big for this year. Like I said, it's the year of the sun. So there's going to be a lot of 54 and 18 connections, right? The Lakers already got their 18th banner by winning the first in-season tournament, right? So, which is embarrassing, right? But that's the 18th. That's the 18th banner, and now we looking for the Celtics to get their 18th banner, right? And they could be going against the Wolves. I got some stuff on the Wolves. I got some stuff. I got the Wolves winning tonight. Uh, but yeah, they did that moon landing countdown, right? This is July 20th. This is the Tyson Jake Paul fight. It's gonna be on July 20th, right? In Arlington, Texas, Dallas, which is Dallas, Texas, right? Home of the Dallas Cowboys in their stadium, I do believe. Saturday, July 20th. It's Moonlight Day, 72. So we dealing with the stars and the luminaries. So of course you got Luca, which is be Luke, like Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker would be a character who represents the deity of the sun, a sun god, right? Seen with his lightsaber, and that's Luca. Luca short for Luke. Luke short for Lucifer. He plays in Dallas. Dallas is on the 33rd parallel. Kennedy was shot in Dallas 11-22. 11 plus 22 is 33. All right. 60 years after he gave the speech, we choose to go to the moon. All right. Now, like I said, this is a Catholic Irish president, just like Joe Biden, right? We'll get to some stuff here. Let me keep going in order, though. All right. So here's George W. Bush, right? HW, George Herbert Walker Bush. His nickname is the Timber Wolf, right? He got ties to Dallas. He got ties to Kennedy. And the way they play this stuff out, it's like he's the shooter. George Herbert Walker Bush is the shooter. Right? We know the Timberwolves are in the playoffs too with Dallas. Right? So these code names, they're little hints. Just like Joe Biden's code name is Celtic. All right. The Celtics is known for the Druids. Like I said, Celtics are trying to get their 18th title. I think they even got a banner outside the arena with a big number 18 on it. So yeah, Celtics trying. It's all about 18. Here we go. All right. One, like I said, one is for father, and 8 will be for time. 8 will be the hourglass, right? Shaped like an hourglass. So it's father time. That's why the 18 is so important. And father time will be Saturn or Chronos, right? That's where you get the word chronology from. Chronos, the father of time. That's how they talk about it. The sun is hours, right? This is like the 8 is the hourglass. The sun is Horus or represents hours, moving in hours, right? The sun with the 54 and 18. All right. That the Catholic Church really loves the sun god. All right. There's some like the moon, some like, you most it's been all about the sun. No. And here we go, the Jesuit order at the number 54. All right. Like I said, 54 been the big number. Diddy being 54 and going through what he's going through. All right. He's one of the big stories. P. Diddy 54. Then Taylor Swift. Like I said, the Super Bowl give us the numbers for the host the rest of the year. 54 seconds. Now, like I said, I keep saying it's all about the sun, right? The son of a superstar would be LeBron James' son. A lot of talks about him and where he's gonna be going. He's projected to be the number 54 pick. All right. Like I said, these people do not play around with the symbolism. Just with order 54. Patrick Mahomes with 15 and 3. That's been a big number. And then, like I've been saying, the moon landing 54 years ago, right? On July 20th, 7-2. Now we got the big fight with Tyson and Jake Paul. And for some reason, people think Tyson's going to kill this dude. And I'm like, man, he's like almost 60 years old. I don't know what, because I don't want to pick Jake Paul, so I'm just going to leave it alone. But that's just weird. All right, so this is the symbol of the Jesuits right here. As you can see, they used the symbol of the sun. All right, the IHS. All right, it's all about the sun this year, masculine energy. And we seen the sun get eclipsed, right, by a dark force. So that dark force will be representing all these, The teams that have won, the team that won the Super Bowl was the Chiefs. Then they got the Arrowhead helmets, right? And like I said, the Arrowhead is for the devil or Satan. And they always go against a team with a golden dome, right? Or golden helmets, like the 49ers. And then I'm going to show you UConn and Purdue. They play for the college national championships. And this finals should be something similar. Should be something similar, right? So if you type out that IHS, right, for the Jesuits and they symbol, you see that it come out to 18, right? That's what the Celtics is looking to get the other night. I believe it was last night. They had an 18-point comeback, right? Not to be outdone. The Mavs and Luca, right? That name, Luca, Luke Skywalker, Lucifer. And he wear that number 77. We can show y'all, I'm gonna show y'all what that means in Hebrew, symbolism of that 77, right? Mavs come back and win after being down 18 points in the Western Conference Finals to the Timberwolves. All right, okay, and here go Bill Russell, the great Celtic who passed away after the last year's finals. All right, Bill Russell passed away. There go Kevin Garnett, who played for the Celtics and the Timberwolves. All right, so Bill Russell definitely, that him passing away, that definitely seemed like a sacrifice for this 18th title. All right, so up until the day of the finals, till Bill Russell's next birthday, which will be February 12th. All right, 251 days. Like I said, Ryan Garcia. That's how we knew Ryan Garcia was going to get the win because he went 25-1 against Devin Haney. Right, and that's the 54th prime number. That's going from Bill Russell, the great Bill Russell, who won 11 titles. From his next birthday from the finals, which started on 6/6, right? 6/6, 2024. If you add it all up, got a numerology of 56, 5, and 6. 56, like Jesus Christ. Jesus is 5 letters, Christ is 6. Right? This was a big number in 2020. And like I said, this year has kind of been a flashback to 2020. We got the same two people running for presidents. The same two people was in the Super Bowl. Same two teams, I mean. All right. But yeah. Oh, Bill Russell and the Celtics from his birthday. All right. 251 days, the 54th prime number. Bronny James, the son of superstar LeBron James. 54. It's all about the sun this year, baby. I'm not counting out the Minnesota Timberwolves because it's their 35th year in the league, right? Came in 1989. The Boston Celtics, I'm pretty sure they're going to the finals. They're up 3-0. I doubt they're going to lose to the Pacers, but I done seen weirder stuff happen in these playoffs. So not counting anybody out yet. Definitely not counting out Minnesota, though. The Celtics are in their 78th season. This is the 78th year of the Boston Celtics. They started in 1946, right? So to me, I could kind of see them winning the championship in Minneapolis, Minnesota, right, in their 78th season, right? While Donald Trump is about to turn 78, right, before the elections. And he's trying to be the second president to serve 2 terms, right? Just like Grover Cleveland. And the Celtics had to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers, right? Which bodes good for President Biden because if the Celtics do pull this off and win the championship, I'm pretty sure Joe Biden is going to win the election. I'm pretty sure Joe Biden is going to win the election, right? So no matter who they play, They play Dallas. That makes sense too because these people been talking about Civil War, right? There's this Justice, right? Justice Samuel Alito, right? He's been doing things, making a whole lot of fuss with his flags outside his house. One flag was the American flag upside down. All right, and then he had a flag called an appeal to heaven flag, right? This is appeal to heaven flag with a big tree on it. And that tree is controversial, or that flag is controversial, right? So as you can see, I just typed out an appeal to heaven, which equals out to 78, right? Celtics in their 78th season. The NBA Finals start on June 6th, 6 right? And this 156 number is a big number because 911 is the 156 prime number, right? And if it's the Mavs and the Celtics, that'll be the North against the South. That'll give them that they Civil War, right? The Mavs in the South, right? This is where John F. Kennedy was killed at. And then you got Joe Biden, whose name is Celtic. Them two meeting up in the finals would kind of make sense, right? Especially because I'll show y'all something right quick. If I could just tell you, so I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Here we go. Right, JFK was killed in Dallas. If you look at Jason Kidd, the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks, his name is Jason Frederick Kidd, so he's JFK, right? Played alongside Dirk the Whiskey, like I was talking about. George H.W. Bush, his Secret Service nickname was Timberwolf, right? He was the 41st president. He's a German American, right? And I'm thinking he was the shooter now for some reason. I just think, he was the shooter, right? So yeah, the Lakers got their 18 better, if you want to call it that, the end season tournament, right? And so that was a little slick way to put in somebody getting the 18 banner, right? I didn't even recognize it till I seen a meme. It said Lakers 18 banners, Celtics 17 banners. I'm like, when the hell did the Lakers get it? I'm like, oh, so they are counting that. Okay, whatever. So I think 2 nights ago was a full moon. Celtics was playing the Pacers. All right, May 23rd, full moon. Moon illuminated at 100%. All right. The halftime score was Celtics 57, Pacers 51. And yeah, those are moon numbers. So yeah, they do everything by the book, bro. And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens to divide the day from the night, and let them be used for signs and for seasons." So they're always paying homage, right? Especially on the culture nights. Why the public's none the wiser. Just 57, 51, I guess. It's like, now it's a full moon tonight, so that makes perfect sense. And this is a big game. Big game, right? They don't ever waste the opportunity, especially when there's millions of eyeballs watching, right? Here goes one eyeball right here, right? The one eye symbolism of the Boston Celtic. The Celtic come from the Druids, right? These is old magicians. They say it's Boston Celtic magic, right? And it's crazy that they played a dude in LA named Magic Johnson, right? And he's uh well, I just say African American, so or black, so he's the black magic you using the Johnson, right? Black Magic Johnson. Then on the other team you had the White Bird, right? And then Larry Bird was the one who let everybody know that Michael Jordan was God in gym shoes, right? And in the Bible, a white bird would be used to announce the presence of God. So yeah, the NBA is deep with the symbolism, deep with the occultism. All right, so and this is like Papa Legba, right? This mascot, this logo, right? You see, you got the wicker stick for magic, right? The pipe he's smoking, right? This is Papa Legba. That's what the Celtics logo is, right? And this is Crossroad guys, right? When in the afterlife, he gonna take you to. He got the keys to the afterlife, to the underworld, right? So we know Joe Biden is Celtic, and with all the symbolism going on, it don't look good for old Joe. So he might got to meet Papa Legba at the crossroads, right? He's smoking on souls, a eye pack, same thing. He's smoking on souls, the eye pack, and this is like the snake skin, very subtle, right? Not, not really. I mean, that is a wicked stick. All right. So yeah, like I said, the Celtics with the Druids, right? You see them with their staff to stick their staff, right? It could be the Mavericks. The reason why I say could be the Mavericks because, all right, boom, their logo is the white horse. We've been talking about the white horse, right, for most of this year. We talk about the white horse, and you see that he got the horns, right, poking out. The Timberwolves got their logo, their mascot. He pretty much got horns too, right? But that white horse, man, let me just show you, right? Ryan Garcia, who I just was talking about, came to the fight riding on a white horse. And then the solar eclipse sacrifice was OJ Simpson, right? And the white Bronco's a horse. That's a white horse, right? And it was AC, it was one driving AC. A is one, three, C is three. That's 13. So for the white horse to be in the finals, it kind of makes sense, right? And then you got Luca. They call it Luca Magic, right? Luca, Lucifer. And then for Kyrie Irving, oh yeah, hold on. Kyrie Irving had this hat on, bro. What did it say? I think it's a living sacrifice. Let me see. Get a good look at it. Yeah, Kyrie Irving, living sacrifice. Why would he wear that hat? I want to see the Mavs logo again. Yeah, the white horse, bro. Of the apocalypse. And then even on the tarot card, right? The Sun tarot card, the 19th card, right? Like S is the 19th letter. You got the white horse, right? With baby Jesus coming back, returning on. Okay. Baby Jesus coming back, returning on the white horse. This is 616. I just now noticed it. And that was the numerology Kendrick Lamar used was the 616. Coming back, returning on a white horse. The white horse is the hippocampus. The hippocampus is responsible for your memory. So that's why a lot of this stuff, y'all might be like, I knew that. The memory is where Christ consciousness is going to return. That's how it returns. Because the soul's internal. Yeah, like I said, KG, Kevin Garnett, played for the Wolves and the Celtics. I'm not willing to count the Wolves out just yet. KG is 48 years old. The eclipse took place on April 8th, 4/8. We had a lot of stuff surrounded with the 4/8 and 84. Just look at Jesuit, it's 84, right? And then also 78, like the Celtics is in their 78th season, looking to win their 18th title. All right. And they talk about this was the moon that covered up the sun. All right. Whether it is or not, it still was a dark force that took over the sun, right? Which is that, like I said, OJ Simpson was the sacrifice for that. That was a big sacrifice for that, the solar eclipse. But wolves howl at the moon, right? There's only human beings will look up at the heavens, right? The night sky, and just gaze up at there and try to study it and look at it. The only other species that does that, pays attention to the moon, and is the wolf, right? So when the NBA was doing this countdown,
the journey is always,
it just take me back to the wolf howling at the moon, right? And so, like I said, I'm always looking for the arrowhead. The arrowhead would be represent the dark force. Here go UConn. You say they mascot with the arrowhead too. The ears pointing up. It's the crown of horns, right? Just like for Satan. They're a crown of horns. That's why KC, right, won 3 titles in 5 years. Another 35. Up here there, man. Okay, hold on. There we go. 35. Like I said. Kennedy. 35. Biden. 46. Jason Kidd, he's JFK. Dirk Nowitzki gonna be there. They gonna have to bring Kevin Garnett out. I mean, they got to bring all the legends out, bro. Like I said, Dirk Nowitzki wearing the number 41. Bush was the 41st president. Dirk was a shooter. There he is with Jason Frederick Kidd, JFK. Oh yeah, so Minnesota Timberwolves, like I said, they're in their 35th year, right? 35 a Catholic. That's why they have made it so far, right? Uh Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, his birthday is March 5th, which is another 35, right? And I just went from his birthday. Oh yeah, well we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that later. But yeah, TNT, the show with Chuck, right inside the NBA. They talk about canceling that show, which is the best show, you know, on TV. They don't want all type of Emmys. Pretty sure it say that on here. I just wanted to show that it started in 1989, just like how Minnesota Timberwolves started in 1985. So 35 years. Now they wanted the show's gonna be over, which you know is one of the best things about watching basketball in the playoffs. Is Charles Barkley, Shaq, Kenny, and them after 35 years, they talk about chopping it. So it's working out perfect, man. I don't want to get too much away because you have to come back for the finals and see what's going on. Right there, go Kennedy. Spell the name out. It's 78. Like I said, the Celtics are in their 78th season. Right. He died on 11/22/1963. 11 plus 22 is 33. Right. In Dallas on the 33rd parallel. Here go Dallas, Texas. 33rd congressional districts. You see Fort Worth and Dallas together, and Irving, right? Like for Kyrie Irving, or founded February 28th, 2010. Luka Doncic, February 28th is his birthday. Wearing the number 77. Go to number 7 in Hebrew, right? Or what looks like it, just the symbolism of it, right? There's a few that we could use, even like I said, the one. I always say triple ones is triple six, like what you see with Kennedy. And that's because that one is in Hebrew is the six. Let me show you. And that kaf, right? This is what I was looking at. This kaf looked like a seven for Luca number. These number 77. Kaf, meaning the 11th letter of the Hebrew alphabet. We know Kyrie wear the number 11. Oh man, this is. I just want to say, I want to get to it, man. It's almost time for the game, man. I wanted to get on here before the game happened. All right, go to Dragon, eating the sun, solar eclipse, and see this will be the unlearned people, all right, going crazy over the eclipse. But if you had the knowledge, you knew when it was going to happen, you could go tell these people, "Hey, it's going to get dark. It's going to get dark in the daytime," and then they will have to follow your doctrine after that. After you predict a cosmic event like that, you see, they willing to praise this man. He's like, "Look, see, I told you, it's going to get dark after the roosters start cock a doodle doing." You know what I'm trying. You know what I'm trying to say. The light bearer, Lucifer, the arrowhead, the one with the arrowhead, the light bringer, right? We seen it in the Batman. He led the people out of the water with the light bearer. This same face, right? It's the same face you see in New York. It's the same symbolism. The torch bearer, the fire bringer. the light bringer. And light is intelligence, right? For the enlightened ones. The ones that ain't enlightened, they just, they just root for their team and stuff. But this entertains, the storyline, the backdoor storylines is what entertained me, right? Like I said, Joe Biden, code name Celtic. So from his past birthday to the day of the finals is 199 days, which would be the 46th prime number. If the Celtics win, I'm almost willing to say Joe Biden will win this election, and then there's gonna be some smoke after that. Oh, it's gonna be some smoke after that. What they talk about is Civil War. This guy's Alito flag. Let me see if I can. Alito flag, Civil War. A formula for a civil war. Second flag flown by Supreme Justice Alito. January 6th, 16. 16th president. And there's plenty more of connections with Kennedy and Lincoln. I think Kennedy was shot riding in a Lincoln town car, right? Andrew Johnson took over for Lincoln. Lyndon Johnson took over for Kennedy. Lincoln's secretary, whose name was Kennedy. Like it get real freaky, man. Like all these presidents is connected, right? And especially these three: Lincoln, Kennedy, and now Biden. And even if you look at Joe Biden's name, Joe's 3 letters, Biden is 5. That's another 35 for Catholic and for OJFK, Jason Frederick Kidd. Jason Frederick Kidd, right? Like I said, Batman had the horns, right? And he got the fire. He's the light bearer right now. These are horns. This is the crown of thorns. That's on Lady Liberty. This is a dude, man. I'm I'm tired of the games, man. Bro, I'm tired of the games, bro. Hey, I appreciate that, Reggae Rose. Appreciate that, fam. Hey, man, like, comment, subscribe. I know it's been a while since I've been on here, but try to be back a little bit more often. Apologize for that, but peace, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. We out.